We don't talk about the men who were sexually abused during slavery, and that silence was intentional. When we talk about slavery and resistance, we're usually taught to look for escapes or large revolts, but resistance was often quieter and far more painful. In Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl, Harriet Jacobs tells the story of Luke, an enslaved man chained to his captor's bed, brutalized night after night. His story reminds us that sexualized violence under slavery didn't only happen to women, and that this part of history is rarely discussed. At the same time, historians have found that in southern cities with large enslaved populations, fires were unusually common. And after slavery ended, those fires dropped, even though the buildings stayed the same. Fire became a form of resistance, anonymous, disruptive, impossible to fully control. And when we read Burn Down Master's House, we see that history echoed in fiction, resistance that is powerful. Chapter 1 is inspired by the story of Luke and allows us to see a retelling of how he challenged the forces that chained him. If this made you pause, keep reading with us. We're continuing the conversation in our Burn Down Master's House book club. Read along and join in on the discussion on StoryGraph, because reading together is part of how we refuse silence.